History of Persian Handwoven Carpet. Introduction to Persian Carpets.
In the heart of one of the historical alleys of Nishapur in northeastern Iran, where ancient cobblestones conceal countless untold tales, the sound of wooden hammers on the knots fills the air. Here is a workshop in which Nishapuri carpet is woven to be presented not only as commercial commodities, but also as artistic masterpieces. Here, each knot holds a story of love and art within itself. Hossein Barkhordar, one of the experienced masters of handwoven carpets in this region, with hands whose tremors narrate decades of precision and finesse, delicately ties the knots. He states, "For us, a carpet is not only an object, but it also is a part of our identity and symbolizes the presence of generations that were intertwined with art." This experienced craftsman, who inherited his knowledge from his father and grandfather, adds, "Every carpet tells a story of a specific time and place. The patterns and colors not only represent visual beauty, but also point to the spiritual presence of our ancestors in every home where a carpet is spread." The history of Persian carpets is as extensive as the culture and civilization of this land. From the earliest weavings in the heart of remote deserts and plains to the majestic palaces and evergreen gardens, each Persian carpet represents a part of this region's rich history and heritage. The perfected patterns in every carpet not only reflect the grandeur of ancient Iran, but also predict a bright future for this art. When we speak of hand-woven carpets, we are essentially delving into the cultural heart of a nation. Each woven carpet unfolds a complex legend in history, a story that reveals a new chapter of ancient stories with every glance. This article takes readers on a journey into the depth of one of the most astonishing and colorful cultural heritages of Iran, a realm where every carpet tells its own tale. With each narrative, it showcases the love and art of generations, acting as a bridge between the past, present, and future. Here, amidst the beating art of history, we converse with carpets that speak the lost language of our ancestors.
Part 1. Historical Roots of Persian Carpets.
When the earliest traces of carpets emerged from the soil, even the bravest narrators of history could not foresee the grandeur that was laid ahead. In 1949, the discovery of the Persian carpet, buried deep in the Siberian ice, revealed an ancient story of Iranian hand-woven art dating back to the 5th century BCE. Adorned with patterns of hunting, battle scenes, and mythical symbols, this carpet is not only a testament to the skill of ancient weavers, but also serves as the starting point for the modern art of carpet weaving. Dr. Reza Sadeghi, a professor of archaeology with expertise in hand-woven carpets, referring to this discovery, states, "The Persian carpet is more than just an ancient artifact. It serves as evidence of the profound knowledge and skill of Iranian weavers. They were ingeniously able to pass on their stories and beliefs to future generations through intricate patterns and meticulous coloring, colors that have remained vibrant after thousands of years, and the patterns that fascinate any observer are only parts of the story. What is exhibited today in museums and collections represents a process that goes beyond an industry or art. In fact, this is a heritage as vast as the history of the Iranian land, rich in its culture and civilization." Over time, and with the acquisition of more evidence, it became evident that the art of carpet weaving was considered one of the fundamental components of art and industry in ancient Iran. This handcrafted art not only found its place in palaces and aristocratic homes, but also occupied a distinguished position in every Iranian household and formed an integral part of people's daily lives. Ancient manuals attest to the fact that carpet weaving was not only a skill, but a part of culture, just like writing Persian calligraphy or reciting Hafez's poetry. Each carpet carries a unique story that offers a new perspective into a vast and rich land. Today, as we witness thousands of styles and patterns of Persian hand-woven carpets, each of them somehow reflects the authentic and vibrant story of Iranian art and culture. Undoubtedly, our ancient carpets have preserved the beauty of distant past eras within them. However, it would be a mistake to assume that carpet weaving is limited to a specific profession or art. In fact, this art is a vibrant and breathing element in Iran's cultural cycle. Each carpet not only tells us a part of history, but also vividly portrays the lives and stories of its weavers and patrons through the love and precision goes into their designs and patterns. In different cities of Iran, from Tabriz to Qom, from Isfahan to Kerman, each community has distinct patterns, techniques, and colors that not only show visual beauty, but also display their native perspectives and values. It's carpets with intricate and regular patterns, Isfahan carpets with their artistic finesse that is evident in their designs, and Kerman carpets with their rich and vibrant colors all have their own unique audiences that reflect the wide diversity of Iranian culture. Master Mohammed Amini, who has been active in traditional carpet weaving workshops for decades, recalls, "Each carpet portrays the life story of its weaver, from the small joys of life to the hardships and challenges they have endured. These stories are told not only through the words of the oldest weavers, but also in the ancient inscriptions and the works left by scholars and artists." Given that Iranian civilization is considered one of the oldest civilizations, Iranian carpets, as one of its most ancient artistic elements, vividly depict a part of the enduring story of these ancient civilizations. In every piece of carpet, one can observe a background with rich tapestry of colors, symmetrical patterns, and breathtaking attention to detail. All of these elements reflect the aesthetic sensibility and precision of Iranian weavers and show the inseparable connection of this art with the glorious history of this land.
Part 2. The Flourishing Era. Part 1. Emergence of Global Fame.
The Persian carpet, which is the symbol of the art and culture of this land, experienced a rebirth during the Safavid rule in Iran. Undoubtedly, it was during this era that Persian carpets turned from local handicrafts into masterpieces with global popularity. The Safavid court, as a patron, played a central role in fostering and elevating the art of carpet weaving and brought it into a new era of prosperity and potential of this craft. The carpets of the Safavid era not only showed beauty and traditions, but also played a role in political and social strategy. They were utilized to attract the attention of sultans and foreign guests, and displayed the power and cultural sophistication of Iran. With the entry of Persian carpets into the global markets, their value and importance were quickly noticed. Great Iranian businessmen, with unique expertise in sales and marketing, made Persian carpets famous around the world, and made this art a symbol of luxury and wealth. The story of these carpets that were reached to the farthest parts of the world and decorated prestigious international palaces and buildings are legendary tales of this golden era. Now, relying on the skilled hands of artisans and the knowledge of commercial structures, Persian hand-woven carpets have become a global heritage. This transformation is not only due to their unique quality and visual beauty, but also because of the intricate stories and history each carpet narrates. These intricate and profound narratives introduced Iranian culture to the world in a poetic manner. During this period, Persian carpets were presented for the first time as cultural ambassadors of Iran to various parts of the world. They were proudly exhibited in European courts, royal palaces, and major art galleries and exhibitions. Displays were not only important for Iran, but they were considered as a great event for the entire world, which was eager to discover and understand different cultures. However, the flourishing of hand-woven carpets was not limited to the aristocracy. In every house, from the wealthy to the working class, carpets with simpler patterns and more everyday uses were woven, which still had the beauty and artistry of Iran. These carpets were not merely decorative items, they were also a part of everyday life, demonstrating the joys and sorrows of those who lived with them. The cultural flourishing in this period improved the quality and aesthetic standards of Persian hand-woven carpets. By consolidating the position of the Persian carpets in the world, a vast heritage of knowledge, skill, and art was passed down to future generations. Each subsequent generation wove new stories and myths from this rich land and presented them to the world.
Part 3. Modern Developments and Future Prospect.
By stepping into the era of modernity and the expansion of global communications, Persian hand-woven carpets took a new role. They were no longer merely luxurious items or symbolic representations of ancient Iranian culture and art. Instead, they became bridges through which cultural exchanges took place. During this period, technology and innovations infiltrated various stages of carpet weaving processes and accelerated this traditional industry to adapt more quickly to the new standards of the global market. Professor Kevin Merrigan, a lecturer in carpet design and contemporary studies, comments on this. In today's era, Persian carpet weaving faces both challenges and new opportunities. Given the changing consumer needs and the necessity to protect the environment, Iranian weavers are trying to blend their art with a modern identity that responds to global responsibilities. By aligning with sustainability and environmental movements and employing modern methods in production and distribution, Persian hand-woven carpets have experienced a renewed growth. Inspired by the combination of environmental requirements and the diverse demands of the new generation, young designers and weavers have introduced new approaches in this field. With these transformations, the future of Persian hand-woven carpets seems bright. What was once celebrated as a national art has now become a global element capable of entering new realms of art and culture. It plays a key role in redefining the concept of traditional handicrafts in the modern world. The process of creating hand-woven carpets has significantly transformed by using modern methods. The use of computer-aided design software to create patterns and designs enables weavers to produce more complex and precise designs more quickly. The images of carpets created during this period display bolder colors and more innovative designs, forming a digital heritage that promises an exciting future. Carpets are no longer limited to traditional markets or homes. Instead, they are accessible through a platform where everyone can see them, the virtual world. Continuing this journey in the fourth part, we will see how a combination of traditional art and modern tools can lead to a new definition of Iran's cultural diplomacy. Carpets have now become ambassadors of culture and initiate new dialogues and cultural exchanges beyond geographical borders.
Part 4. Modern Issues and the Future of Carpets.
In an era where the world is rapidly moving towards becoming a global village, cultural diplomacy plays a vital role in connecting nations together. Persian hand-woven carpets, each carrying endless stories within them, have a special position as ambassadors of this diplomacy. From art galleries in New York to interior decor shops in Tokyo, Persian carpets stand as flag bearers that introduce the cultural intricacies and elegance. Professor Homayun Ershadi, a researcher in the cultural and social history of Iran, writes in an article, "The soft and vibrant textures of Persian carpets are not just silent expressions, they convey messages of peace and friendship that are considered as a common language among diverse cultures." One interesting example is the recent sale of a carpet at a major international auction for an unexpected amount. This carpet, which is woven with an ancient technique yet featuring a modernist design, has been able to attract the attention of art lovers from around the world. Its successful sale shows the fact that Persian carpets have the ability to transcend geographical and cultural boundaries and are a source of global inspiration. The clear and precise images of these carpets, which are woven with the help of patterns and designs, stand as testament to the revival of this ancient art. Patterns inspired by spring flowers, vast deserts, and tales from the Shahnameh are intertwined and become images that go beyond simple rugs. It can be said that the art of Persian carpet weaving not only continues to thrive, but has also evolved into a pivotal element in cultural diplomacy. Today, these carpets play a significant role in formation of mutual cultural understanding. It is a heritage that has become a global phenomenon and serves as a storyteller of cultures and a concise poet that reveals the secrets and mysteries of Iranian life to the hearts of people around the world.
Conclusion: Persian handwoven carpets reflecting history and culture.
Ending the journey in the history of Persian handwoven carpets is like stepping on the edges of a living painting, intricately woven with threads of narration. The handwoven carpet serves as a living book and hides the pages of Iran's history within its patterns and colors. This craft encapsulates art and culture so deeply that it tells a different story with every knot and weave. In this article, we have unveiled the capacity of handwoven carpets as a reminiscence of the past and a tool for creating new concepts in contemporary lives. By looking at images of these magnificent carpets and closely examining the motifs and patterns employed, we can grasp the vastness and depth of this enduring Iranian art. From carpets that adorn homes to those displayed prominently, and even those that are considered part of royal artifacts, each carpet creates a unique narrative of Iran's identity, history, and artistry. Ultimately, these Persian hand-woven carpets, which have been influenced by a rich history and a message of peace and cultural friendship, are not only an object of decoration, but they also serve as a means for deep and enduring cultural exchange and connection. In a world that seeks mutual understanding and acceptance, these carpets serve as strong bridges of antiquity and kindness. They have the potential to bring hearts closer together and make invisible borders meaningless. The truth is that Persian carpets, with their order and beauty, have the ability to captivate an endless world of stories and skills within a single frame. It is a frame that can narrate tales like 1001 Nights with just one glance.